Okay, since I can't really do the videos I want to do like I used to with health and everything with the shadow band, I want to do some blogging. Okay, so a lot of y'all mentioned in some of my comments back in the day that we're not, in a caught up in a matrix. Let me help you understand how you are. Okay, so let me rap with you for a little minute. Let me rap with you. Okay, so I am trying to put together, this is some examples for you. I'm trying to put together, and I'm going to start showing you guys a little bit of the things that I've been putting together during this recession. Trying to put together an RV. Okay, and doing so, shout out to all my HK Network members. Okay, if y'all want to actually get health products, go over to foursightslife.com and you'll see the health products. Any individuals that haven't trying to get that strong black seed oil from Ethiopia, head over to foursightslife.com. Individuals that are trying to get involved with knowing how to invest a little bit better, head over to foursightslife.com and hit HK Network membership. Anybody that's trying to what's that thing? Hold on. Anyone that's trying to watch health videos, the videos that I've covered over the years, go over there, foursightslife.com, and you can get the health videos. And those that are actually liking what you're hearing and you want to continue my message, helping me get my message out there for free, hit the like button. They own some new algorithm now that they won't even spend my information unless people hit the like button. So please, if you could just do that, nothing else, just hit the like button. That'd be cool. Boom. And then you can get back to hearing what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm doing the videos vertical right now because I'm going to get in practice of switching up where I do my videos and doing more of a vlogging situation, video type, the things that I'm doing around here and helping you understand some context behind it. Okay, so let's go to it. A lot of individuals do not think you live in some slavery type setup, what people call the matrix. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an example, but I'm gonna start here. I'm doing a vertical because I want people watching on their phone as well as whatever. Okay, so when you are, for instance, I'm trying to put together an RV in the back, and I'm gonna show either later on this week or next week, I'll show where I'm trying to put it at and all the hoops I gotta jump in to put it together, because it's not easy living in the United States of America. Okay, so they have colonized heavy. They have did a lot of things way back in the day with George Washington, John Adams, presidents way back in the day that they deemed as the first presidents. They took a lot of things. And now when they took a lot of things and colonized a lot of things and forced situations on people, it's now in that type of place that your jurisdiction that you're living in that you can't really do much of nothing, but you can do a little something. Okay, so the more money you make, you'll find out how much they're gonna take. You'll find out how much you can and you can't do. You start getting more details of the struggle, okay, and what this country's made of. But let me go here. If you decided to put together, this is one thing, and know a lot of people heard about the birth certificate. I'm not trying to go there with your wokeness. I already know you guys understand that a lot of individuals are covering about the birth certificate, claim the birth certificate. Let me tell you this. Let me make it more simple and plain for you. You were born in United States, and your mom and dad gave you a name, or your mama gave you a name, or your daddy gave you a name, or someone else that adopted you. Whatever the situation was, someone gave you a name that loved you, okay? A real living being, flesh and blood person gave you a name. Okay? But they kind of nowadays want you to have that done in a hospital. Even if it's not done in a hospital by a midwife or done by a midwife or hospital, they want you to get that birth certificate done. Okay, so when you get that birth certificate done, and you do the name inside the hospital, and they put it inside of emboss it around whatever county you were born in. And then now they create a certificate. And now county and also that state, and they send your information over to vital statistics, details like that. We don't want to go through all of that. I want to just get to the nuts and bolts. They now have created a corporation in your name. So let me give you some of the other examples that they have done with creating a corporation. The city, if you look at your city, it'll say, if you drive and start paying attention when you drive from one city to the next, it'll say, welcome to blah, 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 incorporated on this time and this year, this particular year. Start paying attention to that. You'll see, welcome to, like I got a city out here called Goodyear. Welcome to Goodyear. I got a city out here called El Mirage. Welcome to El Mirage, incorporated on such and such year. That's when you see incorporated everywhere. When you go from one state to another one, it say welcome to, like when you go to New Mexico. Welcome to New Mexico, the land of enchantment. I think that's what it says. Incorporated on such and such year. It's letting you know that it's incorporated. Incorporated. Okay? Corporation. The states. All right? The cities. The counties. Why did they do that? We'll get into that later. Okay? I just want to let you know the spider web is heavy. The spider web is heavy. And I want you to follow me around the series of me showing you how heavy this spider web is. And when we talk about health, I was telling you about the spider web and what the help in your body, and the ones that's, trying to muzzle people talking about health. It's more than just health that they disrespected people in. But everybody did an incorporation or nonprofit. This is their lane. So when you're born, they did a corporation. They incorporated you. Okay. And then your name, even though your mom and dad named you that, if you notice with a corporation, if anybody started a LLC or a corporation, you had to have a board member to sign to open up a bank account, to sign to open up get a contract with a car, to sign to get a house. You got to actually, get a loan, you got to sign for that personal guarantee. You co-signing for everything. You do that with the business without effortlessly, because your name or your business might be bubbles.com or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or Bubbles Incorporated. And then you start a website. But now you know your name, you're going to sign for it and be the representative, the officer or the member for that business. But when you are born into this country, the same thing happens. You just don't see the writing on the wall. It's invisible. Your name is a corporation as soon as you're born, because that's their way of how. Mom, you good? I'm going to just keep.
That's okay. I'll do it later.
Okay. So your name is incorporated. Okay. And once your name is incorporated, you start immediately, what is it called? By your name being incorporated and your name being, you don't even know, your family members and loved ones come around you and they enjoying everything that you're born into the world, and your name, and they're just having every time you come around, they're calling you that by that name, your first name, and then you know what your last name is because of your father and whatnot. All of that is what's happening. Or if your mom chose a different name, whatever the case may be, your first, your middle, and your last name. That same name is on a birth certificate and now incorporated and now a corporation. It's two of you now. You're now a representative of that name in the matrix, in the spider web, in the system. You're personal guaranteeing for loans that you go into the bank. You're opening up bank accounts in the bank. You're actually, open up new contracts with a vehicle, or open up new contract with vehicles, open up new contracts with the house. You're going around getting personal guarantees and co-signing for your own name. Wow, that's wicked. And you don't even know it. It's called a kind of a quasi contract. So don't tell me you don't know how to do business. You know how to do business. You've been doing it since the day you was born. Okay? Your mama taught you how to do business. Your mama taught you how to use your social security number, taught you how to actually pay some bills, taught you how to get some accounts open and pay these bills, pay these utilities. They taught you all of that. But this is the type of system you're involved in, and they don't tell you the whole backstory of the system you involved in. They don't even tell you that the front of your social security number is a routing number. The back of it is an account number tied to a federal account. They don't tell you all that. Maybe I'm going too deep on this social media line and whatnot, but they don't tell you that, man. And that's crazy. That's crazy. But you don't want to just stay sleep like a sheep and not work it to your advantage. It ain't like it's illegal. It ain't like it's a loophole. You don't want to be so woke that you upset and pissed off. I started off like that way back in the beginning in 2008, 2009. Was mad at the actual where I was living, where I was residing, because I started seeing the layers and layers of disrespect and lies start just coming off of my eyes, and the glaze was making me free. I wasn't sleep no more to the drama of the garbage and the lies. So when you're trying to do something as small as or big as an RV in your city, in your county, everything matters. With HOA, with the actual city, with the county, and the state, everything matters. Okay, even with your neighbors. Okay, so they just got us thinking one way. They got you thinking one way. You already got your license to do business because you have a driver's license, and you got your birth certificate, and you got now your social security number. Now all you need is an address. Once you get an address, you use your mama's address, your girlfriend's address, your boyfriend's address, your uncle, your aunt's address, or your address. Whatever address you do use, now you have a, you're born. I mean, now you complete. Then you start having a voter's registration. Everything ties in with your name, your address, and that number. Your name, your address, and that number. You complete. Okay? Profile was done. Now you got to start putting that everywhere in order for them to see who you are, even though they can't see who you are in person. Did you catch it? So don't tell me you don't know how to do business. You just didn't know you've been doing business all the time. So we going to continue this talk and telling you how you can do things reality where you living at and where you reside at. You don't have to go across the waters. You don't have to go across the seas. You don't have to leave the country and whatnot. And you don't have to leave the state. Showing you how you could kind of do the things you need to do within the actual stream of the system that they got you caught up in, and that you don't see the forest between the trees. And like I always tell you, they playing chess. You've been playing checkers. Herbert Kareem. Peace.
Hands down, the black woman is the most beautiful species on the face of the planet Earth. There ain't nothing on earth better than a